Very good morning, my dear students. So, once again, welcome to 12th standard accountancy subject. So, before moving for that, see one quotes: the plan doesn't work, so change the plan. So, but never the goal. Okay, so we have to plan accordingly. See, today we are going to discuss cash flow from financing activities. Before that, we already discussed cash flow from operating activities and cash flow from investing activities. The third important one, cash flow from financing activities. So here financing activities, how the business got the sources, through what way, maybe issue of equity share capital or purchase of equity share capital or issue of debenture like that, or accordingly it is two coming under cash inflow. So what is the cash outflow? Dividend payments and other items. Okay, that's what we're going to discuss now. The cash flow from financing activities. So the cash flow from financing activities of an enterprise are those activities that result in change in the size and composition of owner's capital, maybe equity share capital and preference share capital and borrowings of the enterprise. Okay, that's what the cash inflow, the main finance. So cash flow from financing activity is shown separately because it is useful in estimating claims on cash flows by lenders of funds in future. So we want to plan how we will get money from the lenders. Okay, that's what the cash flows by lenders of funds in future. Okay, so cash flow from financing activities is determined by analyzing the changes in equity and preference share capital. So you have to compare from previous year and current year whether going to issue or not, when you're going to redeem the preference share like that, and debentures also. So debentures and other borrowings, maybe short term or long term borrowings. Okay. So that's what here the dividends paid. Here the cash outflow for the financial activities, dividend paid in all enterprises, and the interest paid in the case of non-financial enterprises also included in financial activities. Okay, so these are the discussion we are going to discuss for financing activities. Okay, so now they see the format of the calculation. How we are going to calculation of cash flow from financing activities. See here, as a cash flow from investing activities, the first one is A, coming under cash inflow. So proceeds from issue of shares, including premium. So how we will got money as a cash inflow? Nothing but issue of shares, maybe preference shares or equity shares. Okay. The second important one, proceeds from issue of debentures. This also including premium, but excluding discount. Okay. So here also the cash proceeds, cash inflow, how we got through issue of debentures. Okay. That's what the second one. The third one, naturally we got loans received from the bank, maybe short term and long term. So maybe the loan I will get maybe coming under bank overdraft. If you are strong in your bank reconciliation statement as a BRS and a plus one, you understood what is bank overdraft, correct? So the bank will give the overdraft facilities for dealing the business day-to-day activities. So that's what the loans received coming under the bank overdraft and cash credit. Okay, maybe short term and long term. These are the three information coming under cash inflow. So one is proceeds from issue of shares. Similarly, cash proceeds from issue of debentures. Okay. Third one is you will get the loans. Then coming under cash outflow. So how you are going to get cash outflow? What way you have to pay our cash used in investing activities? First one is definitely payment of redemption of preference shares. So anyway, we are going to redeem preference shares. Okay. So maybe after 5 years or 4 years, whatever the money you are going to repay, that's why it's coming under the first cash inflow, payment for redemption of preference shares. The second one is payment for redemption of debentures also. So you have to pay debentures, correct? So debenture is what? Creditors of the company. Anyway, you are going to repay. So cash outflow. Third one is payment for buyback of equity shares. Any buyback of equity shares, including premium, you want to repay. Fourth one is again, once you got the loan, naturally you want to repay. So repayment of loans and maybe coming under long term or short term. So the short term is what? Maybe bank overdraft and cash credit. Okay, that's why repayment of loan. So fourth point is cash outflow. So fourth one. What is fifth one? Naturally you have to pay interim dividend. There are two dividend here. So one is interim dividend paid during the year. So during the period you have to pay interim dividend. So then sixth one, final dividend. After the completion of the accounting year, you have to declare. That's what the final dividend paid during the year for succeeding month. Okay. So current year you have to pay, one is interim dividend, and final dividend also, the 2 dividend. Okay, the 7th one is definitely once you got the debenture, you have to pay interest, correct? So interest paid on debentures. Then 8th one, so whatever loan, definitely you have to pay interest. For that interest on loan, again maybe short term and long term. Okay, so once you have to make it 8 cash outflow. Okay, so from this, whatever, well, suppose cash flow from A is more than B, the cash inflow is more than cash outflow, naturally you get the positive figure. Suppose your cash outflow is more than cash inflow, that is nothing but cash used in investing activity, you will get negative figure, correct? That's what the idea here. So cash inflow is more than cash outflow, you get the positive figure, we will say cash flow from investing activities. Suppose cash outflow is more than the cash inflow, we will say cash flow used in investing activities. That's what the two discussion here. So maybe you can get the cash flow from investing activities or cash used in investing activities. Okay, that is the idea here we have to discuss here. Okay, see here once again I will show you the format here once again here. See here. So according to investing activities, only 3 cash inflow: issue of shares, issue of debentures, we have to get loans. Similarly, 7, 8 cash outflow, so repayment of preference shares, that is you can say redemption, nothing but you have to repay. Then payment of redemption of debenture. Okay, then payment for buyback of equity shares, then repayment of loans, maybe long term or short term, then interim dividend and final dividend, then interest paid on debentures, then interest on loans, maybe again short or long term loan. Okay, so these are the 8 cash outflow. Okay, so finally you will get it, maybe cash flow from investing activity or cash used in investing activity. Okay, that is the discussion. First of all, you have to keep in your mind the format of cash flow from financing activities. Okay. So now see one example for the finance activities. From the following information, determine cash flow from finance activities. Here they given 2 year, 31st March 2020, previous year 31st March 2019. Then only you have to know whether you got financing or not. Okay, so they given the information. So equity share capital, so 5 lakhs and 4 lakhs. Then 10% debenture, 1 lakh, 1 lakh 50. Then security premium reserve, 50,000, 40,000. So bank overdraft, 2 lakhs, 1 lakh 50. Then interest on bank overdraft, 15,000, 10,000. Okay, that's all the idea here. The additional information they given. Interest paid on debentures, 10,000. Okay, so now going to discuss cash flow from finance activity, how you are going to calculate. See here, the difference, see equity share capital 5 lakhs as on current year, previous year 4 lakhs. So what's the difference? So naturally 1 lakh increased. So I will get, so you got the issue of share capital, then only you get extra 1 lakh. So 4 lakhs become previous year 4 lakhs. So this year 5 lakhs. So naturally you got 1 lakh for the equity share capital. So first duty you have to write, see cash proceeds from the issue of shares, maybe including premium. Okay, so that is how much, how the premium here, see here 4 lakhs become 5 lakhs, so 1 lakh, here 40,000 become 50,000, security premium reserve, 10,000. These two together you want to mention here, see here, cash proceeds from the issue of shares including premium, that's what 1 lakh 10,000. You understood? The first how you will get the money, through issue of shares. Okay, now the second one, see here. 10% of debenture. Okay, so 1,50,000 become 1 lakh. That means what? You have to repay our debenture at 50,000. Okay, that's what you mentioned here. See here. Redemption of 10% debenture, 50,000. See here. Second one, redemption of 10% debenture, 50,000. That's what second duty. Okay, so 1,50,000. See here, 1,50,000 become 1 lakh. So naturally what happened? A debenture reduced current year. So 50,000 naturally we repay. That we want to show here. Cash outflow. Okay, that's what we mentioned here. See here. Redemption of 10% debenture 50,000. Now moving for the bank interest on bank overdraft. Correct. So 10,000 become 15,000. So okay. So you have to pay interest on bank overdraft. That's what we want to mention here. Okay. So interest increase in bank overdraft how much? See here, 50,000. 1 lakh 50 become 2 lakhs. Okay. So last year 1 lakh 50, This year our OD limit is increased to 2 lakhs. So naturally we got money, that 50,000 we mentioned here. That's what here. So increase in bank overdraft 50,000. Okay, you understood now? Then, so once debenture, you have to pay how much? So 10% debenture. Naturally you want to pay interest. Payment of interest for which amount? Whether 1,50,000 or 1 lakh. You have to pay interest on which amount? 1,50,000. That's what very important. So interest paid on debentures 10,000. Okay, for this money. For current year, debenture, this 1 lakh. So now it's only 1 lakh only now. The 10% debenture you have to pay 10,000. Okay, interest on debenture. Then next one is interest paid on bank overdraft. That's what they mentioned here. So interest paid on debenture 10,000 mentioned here. They given directly. That's why you are going to return here. It's a cash outflow. Then interest on bank overdraft 10,000 here 15,000. Okay, that 15,000 we want to mention here. Cash outflow. So interest on bank overdraft. Okay, so we mentioned everything. So we got money through issue of share 1,10,000 because 5 lakh 4 lakhs become 5 lakhs. Then 40,000 of security premium reserve become 50,000. See here, the 10,000. So coming under 1,10,000. Then increase in bank overdraft. Correct. So 1,50,000 become 2 lakhs. That's what 50,000 mentioned here. Similarly, interest paid on debentures 10,000. The problem they given, interest paid on debentures 10,000. Then interest on bank overdraft 15,000. See here, 10,000 here. Interest on bank overdraft 15,000 for current year. That interest we want to mention here. Then finally we want to repay our redemption of 10% debenture. Correct. So see here, once you see the problem, 1,50,000 become 1 lakh. So naturally what will happen? The 50,000 we have to repay. Correct. That's what redemption of 10% debenture 50,000. Now we have to make a calculation. So 1,10,000, 50,000 positive figure. Total is 1,60,000. This 3 is cash outflow 50 plus 10 plus 10. So 50, 60, 75. Okay. 50, 60, 75. So 1,60,000 minus 75, we get it 85,000. So naturally, our cash inflow is more than cash outflow. We will say cash flow from financing activities. So that's what is problem. You can easily understand how we have to write. Okay, one by one we have to write it. Okay. Now move for the next problem. See here. Following is the extract of balance sheet as a 31st March 2020 of a company. Same manner here. See here, both here we mentioned here. This is previous year, current year. So equity share capital 9 lakhs, here 7 lakhs. Well, 12% preference share capital 3 lakhs, here 5 lakhs. Security premium reserve 1,40,000, here 1 lakh. And 12% debentures 4 lakhs, here 3 lakhs. So additional information they given. One is interim dividend on equity shares at the end of current year was paid 15%. Here they given information. How much you are going to pay dividend? 15%. Then dividend on preference shares also we want to pay, paid. Okay. Third additional information. So we want to redeem preference shares were redeemed at a premium of 5% on 31st March 2020. So here new shares and debentures were issued on the last date of current year. Okay. So determine cash flow from finance activities. Okay. So these are the information they given. Once and I will show the problem. So this is the problem they given. See additional information they given like this. See here. Interim dividend, we have to pay 15%. So dividend on preference also we want to pay. Thereafter third one, we want to redeem the preference shares on 31st March 2020 with a premium of 5%. And new shares and debentures are issued the last date of current year. Okay. How we are going to calculate? See, first we have to mention like this, cash flow from finance activities. Okay. First they said, I will get money. See, from here, the 7 lakhs become 9 lakhs. Naturally, how much we got shares, issue of share capital? Okay, 7 lakhs become 9 lakhs. That's what mentioned here. See here. Cash proceeds from issue of equity shares 2 lakhs. Okay, so 7 become 9 lakhs. And similarly, security premium reserve. See, 1 lakh become 1,40,000. So 40,000 increased. That's why here 2 lakhs plus 40,000. First cash inflow we mentioned here. See here. Cash proceeds from issue of equity shares 2 lakhs plus 40,000. So it is including of what? Security premium reserve. Okay, that is the understanding here. Okay, then proceeds from issue of 12% debenture. Okay, so similarly same manner, see here, 12% debenture. So 3 lakhs become 4 lakhs. So naturally we got money because of issue of debenture. That's what we have to mention here. proceeds from issue of 12% debenture. How much? 1 lakh. Okay. Then, as a additional information, we are going to repay. First one what? See, we always preference shares we are going to redeem. Premium of 5%. Okay, that's what we have to mention here. See, redemption of 12% preference shares. How much? So, we want to mention 2 lakhs we are going to redeem. I will show you. See, 5 lakhs become 3 lakhs. Okay. So what will happen? Naturally the 2 lakhs we are going to repay. The 2 lakhs with the premium of how much? See, they given the mentioned here. Preference shares are redeemed at premium of 5%. So that's what 2 lakhs plus 2 lakhs of 10% how much? 5%. Okay. So that's what you have to mention here. 2 lakh 10,000. Okay. It is 10%, not 5%. Okay. So that's what 2 lakh plus 10,000. We have to add 2 lakh 10,000. That's what redemption of 12% preference shares. Okay. So 2 lakhs plus 2 lakhs of 10%, 10,000. We are going to add 2 lakh 10,000. That is a cash outflow. Thereafter, again, you want to pay interest paid on 12% debenture. So how much interest for this? See, as a debentures, we want to pay 3 lakhs. This is the 3 lakhs. For this 3 lakhs, are going to pay tax, interest. See, interest paid on 12% debenture. So 3 lakhs into 12%, 36,000. That is the cash outflow. Okay. Thereafter, interim dividend paid on equity share. How much? Again, from the issue of this 7 lakhs, we are going to pay how much? Mention 15%. Correct. See. Interim dividend paid on equity shares 15%. So 7 lakhs 15%, 1 lakh 5,000. That is the cash outflow. So dividend paid on 12% preference shares. That is 5 lakhs into 12%. So dividend for preference shares also going to repay the 12%. So you'll get 60,000. So we mentioned all this information. See here. So 2 lakh 40. So 1 lakh our cash inflow. Then 2 lakh 10, 36,000, 1 lakh 5. And 60,000, that is cash outflow. So together we get it cash used in financing activities. You get say negative figure 71,000. So that's why this problem we should be very careful. They given totally how we are going to discuss for the discussion for additional information. According to additional information, should be very careful to calculate. That's what here we first to make it to cash inflow as a issue of equity share, then issue of debentures. Okay, so thereafter redemption we have to do. That is a very important thing. So outflow, first we have to write important one. How we are going to cash outflow, how we are going to write. First one is redemption of preference share. We have to pay 2 lakh 10,000. That's why put in the bracket we have to write it. Thereafter interest paid on debenture. That is second important duty, cash outflow. 3 lakhs for 12% interest we have to pay, 36,000. Then thereafter interim dividend. So before dividend, final dividend, interim dividend very important. That you have to pay first. So in the order, so cash outflow, how you are going to do. That is in the order you have to mention. Correct. That's what here. So interim dividend paid on equity share 7 lakh 15%, 1 lakh 5,000. Similarly, dividend paid on 12% preference shares. Okay, 60,000. All three together, so 3 lakh 40 minus your cash outflow 2 lakh 10,000, 36,000, 1 lakh 5,000. Then 60,000 together. If your cash outflow is more than cash inflow, so naturally you get negative figure in the bracket 71,000. That is called cash used in financing activities. Okay, so that is the idea here. Okay, that's what accordingly you have to write it. Okay, this problem. It's a very important problem. So you can easily understood if you go through this discussion. Okay, now moving for the example 3. As a Kalyan Limited provides the following information, determine cash flow from financial activities. This is a very simple problem. See here, equity share capital they given 15 lakhs for 2020. So previous year 2019 10 lakhs. 10% debenture year nil. But previous year 1 lakh. See here nil. Why it is nil? So naturally what happened? Current year you repay the debenture. That's why it is become nil. Last year 1 lakh, current year no debenture. But new 8% debenture 2 lakhs. Understood? That is the very important discussion here. So 10% debenture year nil. So naturally 8% debenture we have to issue current year. So additional information, they clearly given interest paid on debentures 10,000, dividend paid 50,000. So during the year 2019 and 20, so Kalyan Limited issued bonus shares in the ratio of 2:1 by capitalizing reserve. So this point very very important. Kalyan Limited issued during the year bonus shares, the ratio of 2:1 by capitalizing reserve. Accordingly, we're going to calculate cash flow from finance activity. Okay, so first one, see here, as you know, equity share capital previous year 10 lakhs become 15 lakhs. So naturally, you have to know how much equity share capital we got it current year. That's what you have to write first one. Cash proceeds from the issue of okay. So cash proceeds from issue of 8% debenture 2 lakhs. Okay. How share they mentioned here? This 2 lakhs. Okay. Thereafter, redemption of 10% debentures 1 lakh. So that's what you are going to repay, the redemption of debenture, that 1 lakh. Okay, within the bracket. Then, sorry, here not 15 lakhs, here also 10 lakhs. Because there is no difference for equity share capital. Okay. So both here equity share capital remain constant. Then, so cash proceeds from issue of 8% debenture, we got it how much? 2 lakhs here, correct? Current year. Okay. The second important redemption of 10% debenture, that's what 1 lakh we mentioned here, correct? So current year there is no 10% debenture. So that means what? We repaid our debenture, repayment of debenture. Okay. That's what we have to mention here, this 1 lakh. Redemption of 10% debenture, 1 lakh. We have to show within the bracket. So within the bracket means it is called cash outflow. So similarly, interest paid on debenture. So from the problem they given, see interest paid on debenture 10,000, the dividend paid on 50,000. There are two things, cash outflow we have to mention here. Interest paid on debenture within the bracket 10,000, the dividend paid within the bracket 50,000. Okay, here the only cash inflow issue of debenture. So 2 lakhs, we are going to repay 10% of debenture 1 lakh. So this 1 lakh, 10,000, 50,000 total comes under cash outflow 1,60,000. So naturally 2 lakhs minus 60,000, 2 lakhs minus 1,60,000, we got it 40,000. So the cash inflow is more than cash outflow. So you will say cash flow from financial activities how much? 40,000. Okay, so that's all the discussion here. You can easily understood. Always you have to keep in your mind cash inflow is more than cash outflow. You have to write cash flow from financial activities. Suppose cash outflow is more than cash inflow, you have to write cash flow usually in financial activities. That's what our cash is more than the cash inflow. So that is the idea. So I hope that you understood the financial activity. Accordingly you have to work out. Okay. So thank you very much for watching this presentation. I hope that you understood the finance activities. Thank you.